What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Nice.
Welcome back to another video. We
did it
had a
again.
baby 7 days ago. And when I say we, I mean I.
She had a baby. Spoiler alert. She did it again. Clearly on cloud nine.
Yes, we are on cloud nine. So happy. I'm gonna try not to cry in this video, but I may cry in this video.
It's okay. You're allowed to cry.
Yes, we are very happy. We are gonna share our birth story with you. Well, not our birth story, but our baby's birth story.
If you could have imagined your dream labor and delivery, what did it look like?
So some of the big things that were in my dream labor and delivery were having a good rest and having me go into labor first thing in the morning, which happened with my first. So that's why I was thinking I want that. I don't think I would like going into labor in the evening because then you're just kind of spent from the day, and I just wanted as much energy as I could. That was really the only thing I feel like, besides just it being unmedicated.
Yeah, unmedicated. You wanted to start in the morning. And you wanted pushing to go quick.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't want to push for that long because with my first, I pushed for 3 hours. So those are really the only, three things. Unmedicated, not to push for a long time, and to have it be in the morning when I start. I was telling myself, telling my body, whenever this baby's supposed to come is the proper time for him to come, but also, if you can help a girl out,
Come
have
a
those
little early,
three things maybe be in there.
Maybe those three things and maybe come a few days early.
Yeah. Oh,
That'd be great.
Yeah, but this time around I really didn't care. I was just thinking when he's supposed to come, he's supposed to come, and I'm just soaking up these days with Lakin, my firstborn, and just us being a family of 3, and so I was feeling very calm and just at ease with whatever timing he was gonna come.
You're chill about that.
I was chill about that. Anywho, so Friday the 11th. I wake up at around 4 a.m. and I am just thinking, I feel like I'm kind of crampy, but I was kind of in and out of sleep. I didn't really know. I was just so groggy. So I get up and I go to the bathroom and I'm like, yeah, I feel crampy. This is kind of how I felt with Lakin. I'm just feeling a little bit crampy. I go to the bathroom and I'm like, I think I just had a contraction. But I don't know, because again, I'm so groggy. I don't know what's happening. It's early. I go back to bed and I'm trying to sleep and I can't, and I think that's another contraction. I'm just laying there and then I re-download my contraction app and I'm thinking, okay, I'm having contractions. So I had contractions by myself just laying in bed from 4 a.m. to around 7.
Bless you for that.
Yeah, I was just thinking I'm gonna let Jake sleep because I'm completely fine right now. They're not really hardly painful at all. I'm just breathing through them. They're fine. And then Jake rolls over and I'm just staring at him, just waiting for him to wake up because I was so excited. And I'm like, it's happening. And he goes, what? Are you serious? And I go, yep, it's happening.
I woke up to you smiling at me and you saying it's happening. I wasn't sure if you were kidding or not. When I realized you were serious, I was like, oh, let's go. I was thinking it was fast with Lakin. We didn't labor at home for very long because we had a long drive.
We had an 1.5-hour drive to our birth center. So they said as soon as you feel contractions or your water breaking or anything, get in the car because it's an 1.5 hours. So that's what we did. But this time we only live 15 minutes away. Time out. Are you okay?
I feel like Lakin. I'm okay.
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 Did you get it?
I hope so. Otherwise, we'll have another one of these breaks. So I was thinking, oh, we need to hurry quick, get ready. So I got ready real quick.
I'm gonna get in the shower. And I go, okay.
Okay.
So he gets in the shower and I'm just chilling.
I loaded up your diaper bag and your hospital bag, thinking, hey, we're about to go to the hospital. And then...
You were thinking that?
Yeah, I was thinking we were leaving soon. I don't know. I was like, oh, we're just going to go and you're going to labor at the hospital. Get in a tub or something. We're just handling your contractions so smoothly and so easily from my point of view.
I was thinking that I would labor at home and just be in my zone until I was hoping I could get to the hospital and kind of be around a 6. I wouldn't be mad if I was further along, obviously, but just get to a 6, and then, you know, I could get set up in the room. And I really wanted to use the birth tub, or the labor, the tub, because you can't actually have him in the tub. Anyway, I'm just laboring at home, and I'm with Lakin and Jake, and my mom was here. It's really special to just be here. And I also think it just helped with the distracting part of it.
For sure, I would think.
I'm just playing with Lakin, and then a contraction would come, and I would just kind of be in my zone, and my mom goes, I can't even tell that you're contracting, you're just handling them so well. Yeah, I feel like I have a lot better control over these contractions than I did with Lakin. And I was kind of confused by that, and then I said to my mom, do you think if your water breaks that your contractions get more intense? And my mom said, oh, for sure. For sure. And so I go, well, then that's why, because with my water broke first thing, and I was just contracting for 16 hours. And that was
And they ramped up,
hard.
but in the course of an hour or two, they ramped up pretty intense.
Yeah. We're probably confusing everyone talking about 2 births, but we're just here. I'm laboring. It's great. And then we put Lakin down for his nap, and then we go upstairs, and I lay down on my side. I'm like, just do some counter pressure on my back because my back is hurting. Oh, and I was using a heating pad this time.
Oh, that was
that was huge. I didn't do that with my first, and that felt so nice just on my back. I get really bad back contraction, back aches, and so that was really nice. Anyway, so then he's just doing counter pressure. He's just pushing, kind of massaging me, and then all of a sudden I hear an audible and then my water just breaks. And it was funny because my midwife said, you have a lot of amniotic fluid, so when your water breaks, it's gonna break. And I go, okay, we'll see. Yeah, my water broke with my first, and it was not that much. Yeah. But this one, it was just, and I'm on our bed, and I'm all, oh my gosh, there's water going everywhere. I genuinely, in that moment, was more concerned about our bed.
That's funny.
I was like, it's all over, it's getting all over the heating pad. And Jake was like, it's okay, it's okay. Come on.
Yeah. I'm thinking, time to go to the hospital.
Oh yeah, immediately he goes, okay, it's time to go, we gotta go. And literally, as soon as my water breaks, my contractions were way more intense. And then Jake says, yeah, we need to get to the hospital right now. And we're saying hospital and birth center kind of interchangeably.
Interchangeably.
Because they're just on opposite wings of the hospital.
Same place.
Same place, but
same thing.
It's not the same thing. The hospital
Pretty much
side
same
is
thing.
medicated, the birth center is not. Anyway. So that's why we kind of keep using those interchangeably. He's saying, okay, we gotta go. And I'm saying, yeah, I know, but I need to change myself, and I am having these contractions like every 30 seconds now, and they were so much more painful.
Super intense.
Yeah.
Like, take your breath away.
Yeah. So I'm going to the bathroom, I'm trying to change. Jake sends my mom up, and she's trying to help me get dressed, and I'm just like, I don't even know what to wear, I just want to wear nothing. So I put on Jake's shorts, walking down the stairs, oh, contraction. Walk a couple steps, oh, contraction. Yeah. Get into the car, oh, contraction. Oh my gosh. And then we have the drive.
I'm thinking we'll just get her to the birth center, because they were coming like rapid fire.
And he's saying, okay, I'm gonna get you to the hospital, and then you're gonna get in the tub, and you're gonna labor there. And I'm thinking in my head, we're not gonna get in the tub. I'm way further along. This feeling that I wasn't gonna make it to the birthing suite. We get in the car, we're on this crappy street.
As in potholes, bumps, it's bad road.
Oh.
Longest 15 minutes of your life.
Yeah.
Do you want to join us?
Trying
to get you to the hospital, bumpy road. Bumpy.
Yeah. Bumpy. He's trying to go fast, but trying to go slow. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna have this baby in the car. At this point, I knew my contractions were so close together that I had to be close. And so I'm just thinking, I'm gonna have this baby in the car. This is just gnarly. But we make it to the hospital, and then Jake's all, okay, we gotta get you to the room, come on. And I can't I can't get out of the car. I can't get out of the car. Okay, I can't make it inside. Do you want me to get a wheelchair? And I go, no, don't leave me. But they were just so intense. Anyway, finally wobble into the hospital. We got to go to the 9th floor. Finally make it there. We called them before and said that we were on our way. They said, oh, we're going to get your room ready and everything. So we get there and Jake goes to check in for us and she's like, okay, we don't have a triage room ready for you. They're cleaning it right now. And I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding me. So I'm just in the middle of the hospital hall and I'm holding onto my suitcase handle that's up and I'm just essentially
just standing up, laboring in the hall.
Yeah. And people are walking by me and I'm fully aware of my surroundings this time, which was very weird because I was not like that with my first. I was super aware of what was happening around me and people are looking at me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just about to have a baby.
The receptionist left, probably to go help set up triage, I don't know, but...
For a while though.
We're just standing there for a while. Probably 5 minutes, you would say?
Oh, well, in a matter of 5 minutes.
Maybe 10, but...
It's crazy how many contractions you can have in 5 minutes. I only get the room ready. I go into triage, and then the nurse is just like, "Hi, how are you?"
I started asking some just like weird questions. Yeah, just going through their list of stuff to ask you, and I'm thinking, look, we're trying to have a baby.
Okay, so I need to check you, and I go, I need to go to the bathroom. I really need to go to the bathroom. So I go. I'm sitting on the toilet. I feel so much pressure. I'm gonna have this baby. I'm gonna have this baby. And I said, I feel a lot of pressure, and I feel like I need to push. And she goes, oh, okay. Let me go get your midwife. And I'm just, oh my gosh, I need to push. I need to push. I need to push. The midwife comes in and she says, Kate, you need to get off the toilet because I don't want to have your baby in the toilet, and I need to check you to see how far along you are. I finally hobble over to the bed. Finally get into the bed. I'm laying on my side, and she checks me. Worst pain. I don't know why people voluntarily get cervical checks because y'all are insane.
Doesn't look fun.
I don't know why people voluntarily. Why can't I talk? Man, those are not fun. And she goes, do you want to know what you are? Do you want to know what you're at? And I'm like, yeah, you're gonna do it.
You're gonna do
tell
it.
me what
you
I'm
better
at.
Tell me.
And she's like, you're at an 8-9. I don't even know what that means, but
we'll round up.
Yeah. I keep saying, I feel like I need to push. I feel like I need to push. And she goes, yeah, you're close. Wheel in the baby stuff. So all these nurses start bringing in everything into triage. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is crazy. We just got here. This is crazy.
And then the whole team came in. And this is like a maybe 300 square foot room. It's basically just the bed and space to stand around the bed. I did have a pretty cool view. You could see the ocean and the temple for the Church of Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints right there. The San Diego temple's super pretty.
It's
just
like
right out the window. Yeah, it looks like a castle. So that was right outside the window, and you could
I
see the
did
beach.
see that. I did see that when I walked in. I was like, oh, there's the temple.
Yeah, the team started coming in, and then you labored a little longer through your contractions, maybe 45 minutes.
Those were painful. It was good though because I had to get in the bed for her to check me, and then I just stayed there because if you know, moving, shifting positions is so difficult when you're having those frequent contractions.
It's a mental thing too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're still, yeah, you're locked in. We're holding hot pads up against your back for you.
That was super nice. One of the nurses was just holding heating pads on my back, and that was feeling so good. I really need to push. I really need to push. I feel a lot of pressure, and she's like, well, you can't because you
said you're basically there, except the lip or the lining of your cervix is just barely in the way. She said if you really needed to push, I could probably get it out of the way for you and like hold it out of the way while you pushed, but I'd rather you just finish dilating and get that out of the way. So that
Which was horrible news to me because I was just like, why do I feel so much pressure? So then she goes, okay, let's give it a little bit of time. After 45 minutes, then she says, okay, let me check you again. And she looks and she goes, I can see his head. You're about to have your baby.
You're about to meet your baby.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, no, I'm not, because they told me that with my first, and I pushed for 3 hours. And so I was just thinking,
you could see his
I'm not close. Yeah. Oh yeah, and with my first, you could see his head.
Yeah, he just...
So that didn't mean anything to me. Cool, you can see his head. Cool.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna meet him soon.
We're gonna meet him in 3 hours.
3 hours is a long time for the Ring of Fire.
Yeah. But she said, yeah, I can see his head. You're about to meet your baby just in a couple of pushes. And I'm thinking, no. Sure. And she said, okay, start pushing.
Finally, you got to push. Did that feel good to finally be able to push? Or?
Well, because I was so nervous. I'm like, I don't want to push because I don't want to put him in danger or put me in danger. So then when she finally said that I could, oh my gosh, okay. So then I'm pushing and she's like, okay, instead of holding one long push, like grunt, like,
It's like drop
So
a
I
beat.
started doing that and she's like, okay. What? He's almost here. One more push.
Yeah.
And I'm like, one more push? This lady's insane.
Yeah.
She's straight up lying to me.
And at this point, you got a little vocal. So what you didn't know is his head came out on the first push.
Yeah, I did not know that.
You didn't know that, but his head was out.
He's smiling.
And I was super surprised to look down and just see his head down there.
Yeah, it came out.
At that point, you get pretty vocal. And
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, it hurts. I can't.
do it. I'm not doing it.
Because in my head, I was thinking
Yeah.
I was going to do this for 3 hours, and I have like PTSD.
Oh, yeah.
I can't push for 3 hours. I can't push for 3 hours. And she's like, no. You're about to meet your son. You're about to meet him.
She said, you need to push.
Yeah, she's like, you need to push.
Some stuff. And then the nurse on both your legs was just pushing against.
Yeah,
both of your
pushing
knees or
again.
something?
I don't know what. It was
Wow.
so trippy. Both of these nurses were pushing my legs
Pushing
up.
for you.
And I was pushing, and the doctor was like, you need to push. Like, we need to get him out. And so I pushed, and little did I know they had to twist his shoulders to get him to come out because he was quite large. Twisted his shoulders, pulled him out, and literally in 2 pushes, he was there and he was on my chest. And I look at Jake,
You were surprised.
and Jake's all in the moment and he's crying, and I'm just, what just happened? I was in complete shock because, again, 2 pushes, that is, wow. And I'm just thinking, wait, he really is here? This is crazy. Oh my gosh. And then it kind of set in a little bit. And
Yeah.
he was just on my chest.
So
It's so cute.
It was so cute. That was incredible. Every time you give birth, I just get that much more gratitude and love for you. And impressed by what y'all women have to go through and what you do for our babies. And it's incredible. Seriously. So crazy.
Thanks.
You did amazing.
Thank you.
He's perfect. I'll be doing the dishes for a week to make up for it.
1 week.
Yeah. Gotta level the playing field.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Okay, no more babies for you then.
That's our last. Say hello. You just did incredible, and I'm forever eternally grateful for you. What you're doing for our family, you're so impressive.
Thank you.
I'm so happy he's here. So glad he's here. You are amazing. So grateful for you. She is so strong. Such a good partner.
I'm grateful for you and just our marriage and
What a family we're building.
yeah, it's pretty perfect.
We're a family of 4.
Oh,
You ready?
yeah.
He's ready.
Hee
You can do great. You are great. We're lucky to have you.
Well, that's
We're
sweet.
happy. So you got, how many of the 3 things did we talk about? So you started in the morning.
Yeah.
You did it naturally.
I did it.
And you didn't push for very long.
Yeah, it makes
As in
me
2 pushes.
emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because literally like my dream birth. I thought my first was my dream birth, you know, and then
And it was for the.
And it was, yeah, it was. And then I experienced this of just kind of everything that I had been manifesting and been praying for every single day, multiple times a day, and just having it all come to pass was just super surreal. I just feel really blessed, really thankful, and that he is healthy and happy and perfect. I just love him so much.
Can't imagine life without him now.
I know. It's so weird. We already just think, what did we do before him? What did we do without him? He just feels like he's always been a part of our family.
So from there, they had to stitch you up a little. It was his shoulders coming out.
Shoulders coming
And it came out so fast, I guess. And that took like an hour. It was, this was a disappointing part. The amount of time that they spent not actually sewing you up, but talking to each other was a lot more than the time they were spending actually sewing you up.
Yeah, which was
No joke. We have the timestamps. It took them 45 minutes to stitch you up.
And she said it was going to take 5 minutes. She said this will take no longer than 5 minutes. We were placing our bets for how much he was going to weigh, and he weighed 8'9".
8 pounds, 9.8 ounces. So basically 8 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yeah. Ow.
Ouch.
My first was...
You can round
So he
up.
was more than 1.5 pounds than my first, which is gnarly. But she was really nice after.
She was nice, yeah. She complimented you.
She came over to me.
Very
Did you
kind.
see her? She was like this.
No,
She was. You didn't?
No.
I wonder if we got it on film.
Hopefully.
Because she was literally like forehead to forehead. You did so amazing.
To be
I am
honest.
so proud of you. You didn't see that or hear that?
I saw her go over to you and talk to you, but I don't remember her headbutting you after. But it sounds intimate and really nice.
Yeah, she said, I have never seen anyone be in that much control. You killed it. That was so amazing. I was like, thank you. Thank you.
After an hour or 45 minutes, whatever it was, of stitching, then we got probably 30 minutes just to be family. Then they moved us
Because we were in triage.
proactively. Yeah, this was all
We had the
triage.
baby in triage.
He came in triage. And then they were prodding us into a recovery room.
And that was just kind of a bummer because that all felt very rushed. Like I couldn't really just be with my family because there was always someone in there.
A
They
little
were trying to
rushed.
clean.
They were switching staff. So we
Yeah,
switched
so it was
over to the
just
recovery
jumbled.
staff on that floor, and they were just finishing their shifts. And then we got a new staff. Midwife on that floor didn't know you were there. So nobody bothered us all night, which was great.
Actually amazing.
Which is actually ideal.
But it wasn't meant to be that way. In Hawaii, everything happened in one room. You had the baby, you recovered all in one room. So that was just kind of rushed and jumbled, and I did not like that. But yeah, we had the whole night to ourselves, and we were unbothered, and
You slept
that was
pretty well, I think.
amazing. Yeah, I slept well. He slept well.
He slept great, yeah. And then the next day, you were recovering so well, doing so well. He was healthy as can be, so we left basically 24 hours from his birth.
They were like, you could stay another day.
We were pretty ready to leave.
We were ready. We missed our baby. We missed Lakin. I don't need to be in a hospital.
Yeah.
It's so special. If I could relive the day over and over again, I genuinely would, because it's such a special, sacred moment that you get with your little family and with your spouse, and there's nothing like having babies. Oh my gosh, it's just so amazing, and it makes me emotional. I only cried once.
1.5.
1.5. It's so special. Heavenly Father trusts us to tend to these little tiny humans. Oh my gosh.
And he is tiny.
Even though he was big, he's tiny.
Yeah.
He's still just so tiny.
We're grateful, and we're so happy.
God was very, very good to us over that weekend, and over the last weeks, just been perfect. And a new journey begins.
Now we're parents to 2, under 2.
It gets crazy.
This is Reef Maslow Elieson.
Baby Reef.
Perfect. There's the birth story of our little Reefy boy, and we love him so much. Thank you for watching and being a part of our little journey. We're very grateful for you guys' support. We love you guys, and we hope that you have a great night or day or morning whenever you're watching this. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye.